Sponsored by Fletcher's Flies, along with Salt Rights and Industry Portage.
Yo, what's up everyone? This is Ken Tanaka, Wish4Fish. In this video, I'm at the west branch of the Delaware. Probably my new favorite river. I love it because it's a big stream, big waters, very technical. Had to change up a lot of things, especially the leader. You know, be prepared to change your leader. If it's not the length, you know, they were very picky fish. I had to lengthen my leader for dry flies and lengthen my leader for nymphing because it was deep water. Had to get it down there. Had to use weight. Definitely, you know, weight can make or break you. And personally, I don't nymph without weight. I mean, think about it. The sooner that you get the nymph down there where you want to fish, the more time it's in the strike zone. Unfortunately, the drawback is that it is a pain in the ass to cast. But if I were you, I'd start using weight, or at least use tongue head beads, or both. Also, another thing is that, you know, for you fly fishing out there that are like the purists, and that, you know, I only dry fly. I mean, that's great and all. I enjoy dry fly. Yes, it is the best way to catch fish. I mean, well, not the best, but my favorite. But you're missing out on 90% of the feeding time because trout primarily feed like 80 to 90% of the time underwater. So not only are you missing out on most of the trout's feeding schedule, but you're limiting yourself. You know, I mean, I caught several on the dry this time, or I mean, I caught, let's see, 1, 2, 3 or so, but I caught more nymphing, and I also caught one on a streamer. So that, you know, is, if I didn't do all 3 techniques, I wouldn't have caught as many fish. Man, this trip was absolutely epic. I had a little bit of everything, you know. I ran into a deer on the stream. I also ran into the DNR on the stream, which is actually the first time that's ever happened, but luckily I had my license. So I also encountered a couple problems this trip. One is I had a break off of a really nice trout. You know, I kind of got cocky because I caught 2 nice trout about the same size earlier, and I tried to muscle him in a little bit. He started to shake his head and head downstream, and I tried to turn his head, you know, against the current so he would kind of be forced towards me. Held my ground, and he just snapped me, man. You know, I should have just gave with my wrists a little bit. Anyway, lesson learned. Also, I had a lot of technical problems with the camera. It was kind of drizzly and rainy, and when I was changing out the battery and also the water temps and, you know, the air temps, basically there was condensation in the camera housing. So, of course, this happens right when I catch a really nice sized trout. Great fight. It was ripping line, and it looks like a dream sequence. I wish I was saying, I wish I could tell you that that was purposeful, but it's not. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to check out. And of course, another thing is that I caught a couple fish back to back, and the first fish splashed some water on the lens, and there's a water droplet on there. So of course, during one of my catches, you have a huge water droplet on there, so that's great. And another thing that I noticed is, I guess that when the camera was on the tripod and it fell over, it got scratched on a rock, and there's a big scratch on the outside of my camera housing on one of my cameras. So, great. I gotta fix that too. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video of the West Branch of the Delaware, and see you guys in the water. Higa, SOS. Nice trout, nice trout. Beauty, beauty. Holy cow! It's a nice trout! Holy crap! Woo! Do you see that? Possibly. Oh, yes. Ooh.
I caught the end of his jump, like I watched him smash the water.
Woo! Yes. Right here, West Branch of the Delaware. Big brown, baby. Yes. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah, look at that. Couldn't resist the big chunk of meat right there. Beauty fish. Beauty fish. Beauty brown, beauty brown. What a beaut. Got him. Oh my God, this is, oh, no, 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 no. No! Would you just let him, please? Ah! Yes! You bastard!
You don't need me anymore?
tiny fly right here. This blue-wing olive right here. Big fish, blue-wing olive. Gotta love it.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because I'm constantly updating new footage all the time. So you can do so by clicking this right here. Also, check out our website at www.wish4fishtv.com. You could also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Wish4Fish TV. Thanks a lot, guys, and catch you guys on the water.